Creative Mastery is a course to offer a way of creating that comes from the heart, from our soul, or from what we call the essence. So often creation is this mental forcing where I have an idea or a vision and I try and force it into reality with a to-do list, often treating the body as something to drag along the path with me. So Creative Mastery is this set of tools that supports you to really activate and bring your body, which is also your unconscious mind, which is also your feminine, into the creative process. And so what that teaches us is that rather than forcing creation to occur, we actually allow it to occur as an expression of our own fullness.
This course really from beginning to end is just really powerful. There's a whole set of practices and ways that Ariane really helps access into the deeper wisdom of our body and also into that creative kind of spark and energy. So I found each week to be so powerful, and I got so much out of this kind of small course. And I think it was about 4 months ago that I did the course, and I'm still feeling all the effects now.
What I really like about this course is that it marries the kind of Eastern spiritual traditions of mindfulness and meditation and stillness with the more Western-oriented, goal-focused approaches.
Creative Mastery is for anyone who wants to consciously create their life. We've had doctors and lawyers and nurses and mums and dads and therapists and musicians and mechanics and dancers, had all sorts of people over 9 years of running this program. And what really unites them is a calling to embrace their creative potential and their creative power. So rather than living at the whim of their conditioned and inherited responses, it's an invitation to remember I am a creator. And then the tools for that not to just be a nice sort of spiritual idea, but to actually consciously learn how to create from the inside to the out, so that I create both inner states, inner connection to love, beauty, trust, freedom, right here, right now, but also allow those qualities to move into action that creates real results in our life, real shifts in our relationships, in our finances, in our own self-confidence, in our business. In any area we want to create in, the Creative Mastery tools are here and teach us how to use embodied creating to allow that to occur. One of the questions obviously in people wondering about this program is, what results do I get? And I've been running this program for 9 years now for hundreds of people, and every week I hear very real, very grounded results that people have made in their life, whether they did the program a month ago, a year ago, or 5 years ago.
But it just threw the doors open to a point where I could say, okay, well, what do I want to create with my life? What is it that I want my life to be? So it's really given me some clarity on how my life's going to unfold, and knowing that I'm empowered to be able to make those choices.
One of the things I see transformed through this Creative Mastery work all the time is relationships. I see people consciously transform the relationships they're in. I watch people create new relationships. I watch people create dynamics with parents or children that they just thought weren't possible, simply by learning the Creative Mastery practice of embodying whatever we're wanting to create here first, and then allow it to move into action and shape our relationships.
Well, I started off with the intention of wanting to sort of create more connection in my life. My life is sort of overflowing 6 weeks later with connection. I feel like it's just been quite instantaneous.
So I think what's brilliant and what I like about the work and what I love about the work is the fact that you've got the body and the mind working together.
My vitality, my passions, my wildness, my intimacy, they're all states that I can access at any time through these practices that I do in the course. That's invaluable. It's not just something that's happening in the course, it's happening every single day.
The tagline of Creative Mastery is, what we embody, we create. And what that means is that this precious body isn't just flesh and bones to be dragged around by our will, but it's actually a vibrant, alive consciousness that when we connect with, it teaches us a different way to create. And by working with the body, we learn that I can fill up here first, I can embody the essence or the life of whatever I'm wanting to creating to such an extent that it is so alive and pulsing and singing in my body and my mind and my heart and my breath that it literally cracks open me into action. And so that rather than action being something that I'm forcing, it occurs naturally as an expression of this essence that's overflowing out of me and into life. And so to support that intensive 6 weeks, there's a 100-page Creative Mastery Manual, which really takes you through the philosophy and the practices in a really thorough way. It's 10 years of work crafted together. There's also the Creative Mastery Meditations, which are an integral part of the program, over 5 hours of recorded meditations that you listen to regularly to really get this work in your body, to not just get it as theories in your mind, but to practice it into your bodies so that it's alive in you. And that's what I hear from people who've done the course and really taken this work into their life, is it's alive in each moment. When they're walking into a job interview, there I am creating it. Oh, I'm just about to yell at my kids. There I am creating again. And so it restores or awakens or ignites our capacity to create, to remember that we are creating, and gives us the tools to create. There's also a whole lot of support in the program itself, so that there's a buddy you have who supports you to deepen in the material. You have experienced students who've done the work before to support. We have an online support, and then a whole lot of templates and other material that really supports you to take this work from a nice idea to something you can implement and live and use in every aspect of your life.
The answers are inside each person. Each person has the answer within themselves, and it's right for them. And what this course has done is helped me look inside myself and see who I am and get the answers out of me. I don't have to ask other people, you know, should I do this or should I do that? I consult myself. It's given me a real grounding in connecting with myself. And then from that point of connection, I know that I can go out through these practices and create whatever I want.